Christian Gottfried Ehrenberg, the 19th of April 1795 to the 27th of June 1876, German naturalist, zoologist, comparative anatomist, geologist, and microscopist, was one of the most famous and productive scientists of his time. Ehrenberg was an evangelist. Early collections. The son of a judge, Christian Gottfried Ehrenberg was born in Delitzsch, near Leipzig. He first studied theology at the University of Leipzig, then medicine and natural sciences in Berlin, and became a friend of the famous explorer Alexander von Humboldt. In 1818, he completed his doctoral dissertation on fungi, Sylvae mycologicae berolinensis. In 1820–1825, on a scientific expedition to the Middle East with his friend Wilhelm Hemprich, he collected thousands of specimens of plants and animals. He investigated parts of Egypt, the Libyan Desert, the Nile Valley and the northern coasts of the Red Sea, where he made a special study of the corals. Subsequently, parts of Syria, Arabia and Abyssinia were examined. Some results of these travels and of the important collections that had been made were reported on by Humboldt in 1826. While in Sudan he designed the mansion of the local governor of Dongola, Abidan Bey. After his return, Ehrenberg published several papers on insects and corals and 2 volumes Symboli Physicae (1828–1834), in which many particulars of the mammals, birds, insects, etc., were made public. Other observations were communicated to scientific societies. Focus on microscopic organisms. Ehrenberg was appointed professor of medicine at Berlin University in 1827. In 1829 he accompanied Humboldt through eastern Russia to the Chinese frontier. After his return he began to concentrate his studies on microscopic organisms, which until then had not been systematically studied. For nearly 30 years Ehrenberg examined samples of water, soil, sediment, blowing dust and rock and described thousands of new species, among them well-known flagellates such as Euglena, ciliates such as Paramecium aurelia and Paramecium caudatum, and many fossils, in nearly 400 scientific publications. He was particularly interested in a unicellular group of protists called diatoms, but he also studied, and named, many species of Radiolaria, Foraminifera and dinoflagellates. These researches had an important bearing on some of the infusorial earths used for polishing and other economic purposes. They added, moreover, largely to our knowledge of the microorganisms of certain geological formations, especially of the chalk, and of the marine and freshwater accumulations. Until Ehrenberg took up the study, it was not known that considerable masses of rock were composed of minute forms of animals or plants. He also demonstrated that the phosphorescence of the sea was due to organisms. He was a member of the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences from 1836 and a foreign member of the Royal Society of London from 1837. In 1839, he won the Wollaston Medal, the highest award granted by the Geological Society of London. Ehrenberg was elected a foreign honorary member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences in 1849. He continued until late in life to investigate the microscopic organisms of the deep sea and of various geological formations. He died in Berlin on 27 June 1876. Legacy. After his death in 1876, his collections of microscopic organisms were deposited in the Berlin's Natural History Museum. This museum was a part of the University of Berlin until it left the university in 2009. The Ehrenberg collection includes 40,000 microscope preparations, 5,000 raw samples, 3,000 pencil and ink drawings, and nearly 1,000 letters of correspondence. His collection of scorpions, and other arachnids from the Middle East, is also held in the Berlin Museum. He was also the first winner of the Leeuwenhoek Medal in 1877. In his hometown, Delitzsch, the highest A-level school, the Ehrenberg Gymnasium, is named after him. The best student of the school year receives the Ehrenberg Prize and a scholarship. Ehrenberg Island in the Svalbard archipelago is named after Ehrenberg. Family. Ehrenberg's youngest daughter Clara Ehrenberg was his assistant for over 12 years. She aided his scientific research, organized and indexed his collections and correspondence, and prepared a taxonomic reference book. Clara was also a published scientific illustrator. Publications. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1828. Natuurgeschichtliche Reisen durch Nord-Afrika und West-Asien in den Jahren 1820 bis 1825 von Dr. W.F. Hemprich und Dr. C.G. Ehrenberg. Historischer Thiel. Ernst Siegfried Mittler, Berlin, 1. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1828–1900. Symboli Physicae, Species, Christian Gottfried Ehrenberg #Symboli Physicae. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1830–1836. Vorträge in der Akademie der Wissenschaften zu Berlin im Jahre 1830–1836, 2. Band 1, Organisation, Systematik und Geographisches Verhältnis der Infusionstherchen. Berlin, Gedruckt in Druckerei der Königlichen Akademie der Wissenschaften, 1830, 3. Die geographische Verbreitung der Infusionstherchen in Nordafrika und Westasien, beobachtet auf Hemprich und Ehrenbergs Reisen, S1–20, 4. Betrag zur Kenntnis der Organisation der Infusorien und ihrer geographischen Verbreitung, besonders in Sibirien, S21–108, 5. Band 2, zur Erkenntnis der Organisation in der Richtung des kleinsten Raums. Berlin, Gedruckt in Druckerei der Königlichen Akademie der Wissenschaften, 1832–1836, 6. Note, incorrect name at Google Books. Über die Entwicklung und Lebensdauer der Infusionstheorie, Nest Ferneren Betragen zu einer Vergleichung ihrer organischen Systeme, 1831, S1–154, 7. Dritter Betrag zur Erkenntnis grosser Organisation in der Richtung des kleinsten Raums, S145–336, 8. Zusatz zur Erkenntnis grosser organischer Ausbildung in den kleinsten theoretischen Organismen, 1835, S151–180, 9. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1835. Die Kollegen des Rothen Meeres und der Organismus der Medusen der Ostsee. Abhandlungen der Königlichen Akademie der Wissenschaften zu Berlin. p. 181–260, with foldout between p. 260–261, 10. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1838. Die Infusionstherchen als Vollkommen Organismen, 2 vols, Leipzig, 11. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1839. Recherches sur l'organisation des animaux infusoires. J. B. Baillière, Paris, 12. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1840. Das große Infusorienwerk. Königliche Preußische Akademie der Wissenschaften zu Berlin Bericht, 198–219. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1843. Verbreitung und Einfluss des mikroskopischen Lebens in Süd- und Nordamerika. Königliche Akademie der Wissenschaften zu Berlin Physikalische Abhandlungen, 1841–291–446. Gravenhorst, J.L.C. 1844. Naturgeschichte der Infusionstherchen nach Ehrenbergs Gro Beta M. Werk über dies Theorie. Verlag und Druck von Graz, Barth und Comp, Breslau, 13. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1848. Über Eigentümlich auf den Beinen der Walds in Südamerika zahlreich lebend mikroskopisch oft kieselschillige Organismen. Königliche Akademie der Wissenschaften zu Berlin-Nonitzburg, 213–220. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1854. Microgeologie. 2 vols, Leipzig, 14. Ehrenberg, C.G. 1875. Fortsetzung der mikrogeologischen Studien. Abhandlungen der Königlichen Akademie der Wissenschaft, Berlin. The Ehrenberg Collection, including plates from Microgeologie, 1854. Available at Museum für Naturkunde, Humboldt Universität, 15. See also, 16. References: Kastner, Ingrid, Wild, Manfred 2004, Christian Gottfried Ehrenberg (1795–1876) and the Ehrenberg Collection in the Museum of Schloss Delitzsch. Wurzburger Medizinhistorische Mitteilungen, im Auftrag der Wurzburger Medizinhistorischen Gesellschaft und in Verbindung mit dem Institut für Geschichte der Medizin der Universität Würzburg, 23, pp. 412-7, PMID 1563328 Caesar, West G. 1981, Christian Gottfried Ehrenberg, founder of micropaleontology, Centaurus, International Magazine of the History of Science and Medicine, 25 3, pp. 166-88, PMID 11615954 Baker, IDB, 1997, c. G. Ehrenberg and W. F. Hemprich's Travels, 1820–1825, and the Insekta of the Symboli Physicae, Deutsche Entomologische Zeitschrift 44, 2, 165–202. Kern, Ralph, Wissenschaftliche Instrumente in ihrer Zeit, 4 vols, Cologne, Koenig, 2010. External links: Chisholm, Hugh, ed. 1911. Ehrenberg, Christian Gottfried. Encyclopædia Britannica, 11th ed. Cambridge University Press. Giedike, R., Grohl, E. K. and Tager, A. 2012, Bibliography of the Entomological Literature from the Beginning until 1863, online database, version 1.0 Senckenberg Deutsches Entomologisches Institut. Ehrenberg Collection.